This weekend collection, capsule collection, is one that we have fully embraced, and her fleece hoodies are always on fire. In fact, I believe she's had like today's special values in these fleece hoodies. I love that you're modeling this for us. So it's an expiring price. Just to remind you, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome on in. Everything in this 1 hour, this very speedy 1 hour, is a reduced price. They are an expiring price. They're 5 easy payments and a holiday return policy.
Oh, and the easy payments.
And the easy payments,
under
right, 5 easy payments.
Everything's under $12
Oh, everything's under $12. This being 8. So right now, dog walking season, right?
I love that.
It was pouring rain yesterday, which I totally love, but it's always just a little bit chilly right now. Yeah. Just that little chill. You want something that's going to be cozy. But check out how Susan Graver does fleece. She doesn't do it like everybody else. You've got this beautiful, not even quite a smile bottom, but rounded at the front. It's low and then lower. The pockets are amazing. The binding is that like contrast, you know, bright sharpness. Satin, $39.99. For the price of a t-shirt, you're actually getting a hooded jacket. I'll take you through colors because the colors are phenomenal. So I'm wearing the sangria. You actually have on the navy. There is the peacock, so I'm going to show you next to Melissa. Ooh. So peacock, right, is this one that I have in my hand, and the navy is the one that Melissa has on. And then we also have orange. It's funny that we're calling it orange rust. Only a dozen because you can see this beautiful sangria binding that you're seeing. We also have a black. But very, very limited in sizing. Only a handful to go around. A 607622 is your item number. What you should know is sizes are extra, extra small to 3X. I lived out in the Bay Area, actually not the Bay Area, but West. My family's in the Bay Area. Los Angeles and Las Vegas for years and years. And this could be a jacket that if I had a turtleneck on underneath, it could possibly take me all the way around the calendar.
I love that.
You know, Las Vegas gets chilly sometimes, but if you had enough layers on, this might be it with the turtleneck and then maybe a puffer vest, and you'd be good to go. So it's like perfect.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, you're all set. The softest polar fleece. It's a little chilly down here in Studio B, so I'm always happy when I get to put on something that's cozy and warm, but it's cozy and warm without making you hot. It is a really lightweight polar fleece. It is stretchy throughout, so really comfortable to wear. Would make a great gift because it really does kind of stretch to accommodate your figure. You're getting all the details, all the things. That full zip on the front there, and I love you were pointing out that great satin binding, the beautiful zipper pull. You can zip it all the way up and keep nice and toasty warm. Those pockets right on the front that have binding as well. Yeah, those curved pockets with binding, those are expensive to produce. And then that sort of high-low curved hemline. So you're getting some nice coverage in the front, and then even dips down a little bit in the back. That attached hood means I'm prepared no matter what the weather is doing. You know, if it's spritzing a little bit or if it's really windy out, you get something that's nice and warm. And you're throwing this in the washing machine and dryer. It's weekend, but kicked up a notch. Like weekend doesn't have to mean sloppy or careless. Weekend means, hey, I can still have amazing style, but still go to the kids' games and sit outside on the bleachers, and I can run my errands, and this can do all that.
This is a $60 jacket that right now is under $40. So if you're looking for a deal, we've got the deals certainly in this show, but also it's not a deal on Drek, right? It doesn't matter if you get a deal on something you're never gonna wear.
Fact.
If you get a deal on something that you think is really, really cute, you're like, oh my gosh, score. And that's what you're doing right now at an expiring price, at an easy pay, at a retiring style. But honestly, you know, we see jackets like this in the big box stores, but they don't have the satin trim. They don't have a hood at this price, right? They don't have like the quality of this fleece at this price. They might not have pretty pockets. They might just simply not have the design style that Susan brings to everything. I'm actually, Melissa, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this because I know that you're seeing fashion that we have here for kind of the first time. Like that's your experience. Tell us what your experience is.
I just think it's very feminine. You know, when you get something like this, sometimes fleece could be very bulky and boxy and doesn't really do anything for you. Because of the way it's designed, it gives you curves. You have curves, it's feminine, it's soft, and it is that piece that you can layer. And I think that's really important when we think about investing in pieces, which for that price, I don't even consider that an investment, but I'm like, okay, for under $40, I can have something I can wear by itself, I can layer with, I could put a big chunky scarf, you can make it your own, and it's not overwhelming. It's like a semi-fitted fit. It's not going to be like super tight, even in the chest. You know, do you ever have something and you feel like, oh my gosh, my chest looks very constricted. It's very form-fitting. This is so relaxed. I think of hiking. My husband and I love to hike.
Yeah.
This is a great hiking jacket. You know, you throw on your sneakers, your leggings, you go. You walk your dog, you go to the park. I'm always taking my daughter to the park. This is a go to brunch kind of piece after too, which I love.
With the white.
It's beautiful enough to do that.
With the blue.
Fun.
Right?
Yes.
With the black. The top that we just presented. With that pink. Here's where we get into the highlighter colors, which I'm obsessed with.
$14 I need to pay.
Hot. I'm obsessed. I love cantaloupe and watermelon. So whenever you see orange and pink, I'm trying to figure out how to put them together. 5 easy payments of $8. Last call in the black and the orange rust. So that's the thing. Things in this show are going to sell out, my friends, because we're on really low balances. Like we've got last calls. And at these great, phenomenal deals, and also that holiday return. I think this would be a really significant gift to put in a box for somebody for the holidays, don't you think?
Oh, 100%. Especially if you're part of those